This European Cricket Network event is proudly brought to you by HCL Software, Paramatch, and Local Lifestyle.
Almost ready for a start here. This is what we're looking at. Barcelona International versus PIC first match of the tournament. And this is knocked away for at least one. In fact, it'll be four. So Isan just lets that come onto the bat. Week one. And Rico will be back in week two. And, well, this is a little bit of a streaky one, but it'll be a result. It's going to be 4 runs. A little bit short this time and pulled away. Long chase. And it's going to be an unsuccessful chase. That's Nawaz out there. Full toss, hit hard back, and that's going to beat the fielder as well. Cuatro Carreras Mas. And at the moment, slower ball. Now this is in the air, and it's the first chance of the tournament, and it's going to be gone. And so very clever bowling. It was the slower ball, took the pace off, and it's Dildar that takes the catch. So Basale brings himself on into the second. We have our first wicket of the tournament, 13 for 1. I'd say about 15 for 1, actually. Mine's a little bit behind at the moment. And he just gets hit leg side. Didn't get all of it, but I think he's going to go. So there we go, big moment in the game. And Barcelona International, this David versus Goliath at the moment. David's throwing a few punches. That's a second wicket down. Down the leg side, and it's just swatted away. Well, that's gone all the way. Maximo! What a shot by Atif, and a confidence builder. Bentley gets it slightly wrong, and he gets punished.
That's it, a little bit too far on the leg side there, and really nicely timed there.
Actually didn't slog that much either. Meanwhile, this is hammered. Well, that's the first one that's gone over the fence, and it's onto the roof. It's got a friend over there at least, but that's 6 runs.
Speaking of slogging, have a look at that. Well timed, straight down the ground. See you later. In the nets.
Now Bentley gets hit down the ground. This one will go all the way. Maximo! Not quite as far as the other one, but yeah, at the moment, Bentley having a bit of everything.
Polarising over for Bentley.
This time he does go up, goes higher than it goes long, but it does have enough. Maximo sees Carrera, 6 runs, and PIC just keep on keeping on here. Yeah, so, I mean, you're right. I mean, it's the summer pastime in.
A lot of people know me from my continual trolling.
Oh, that's actually smashed. Kritzinger's come out and gets hit into the dugout.
As a lot of us do, particularly Piers Morgan over the Ashes.
Well, that's another one that's going even further. This one over the fence and far away. That ball on the net's got company now.
However, I'm happy for the West Indies. How good was Joseph's debut series?
Yeah, well, that's smashed into the gap, and that's going to be 4 more. So 6-6-4, and hungry for more is Atif, who's getting moving here in this 6th over.
He's seeing them like watermelons, isn't he?
You have to learn the vocab.
Where did that come from?
Well, it just kind of happened. A bit like this did, but this is going to be straight down the throat of the fielder, so it won't go magical in the end. A little bit of magic for Barcelona International. So Atif goes a bit nuts in that 6th over. 3 boundaries, but then he holds out. Gets a little pat in the back for his trouble from Kaiser Nawaz, and that will be the 3rd wicket down. It's also the end of the 6th over. The score is 82 for 3. Oh, that's pretty close, and he's gone. Yeah, just kind of fake stepped out to leg and then fell across. But for me, this hits him in line with off stump. I think it's going on to hit. And sometimes the easiest thing is to keep it simple. And that's exactly what he does. It looks like a good decision to me, Georgie. And that will be the 4th wicket down for PIC.
Yeah, look, a difficult shot to be choosing. But when you're so up in confidence with how well they've been hitting.
The Spanish T10 champions, PIC. This is hit hard and high and long. Maximo! Well, there's a few clouds around. That one might have brought the rain. That was a bomb.
That's it.
28 years old. Now this is just high and it's catchable. It's not going to be an easy one for Reed. Gets under it, he takes it, makes it look easy. And the catching has been good for Barcelona International so far. Now they've got a 5th wicket for their efforts.
That's it. We've been saying their fielding has been really good when it's been in the field. Another wicket there. Well taken.
Yeah. And he goes after this. Has it got legs? It does. Maximo. Up and away. In PIC Badalona, they bring up the 100 with that shot. And this just shows you, good teams, they do bat deep. And you've got the number 7 essentially coming out here. Anyway,
don't miss
that's
it.
a shot and a half there. It's an uppercut, and it's going to be 6. Maximo. But, I mean, they're giving themselves a fighting chance here. Here's the last ball. Seatbelts on. He gets a piece of it.
Get there.
Got to go for 2 here. Bentley should go keeper's end here. It doesn't. Kind of can't make up his mind. Pretty close. This is one and maybe run out. It was a kind of like a cut-off throw in baseball. Went to the middle of the pitch.
Yeah, that's it.
And then the bowler goes to the keeper. Let's have a look.
Was it bat down?
I think, let's go back a frame there. Oh, I don't know if that bat's down.
Well, I think
maybe
it is
just. Yeah, I mean, might be benefit of the doubt. Let's see what the umpires think here. May just get away with it, I think. Benefit of the doubt.
I think the wrong end was thrown there with that. But
we didn't really choose the end, really. Kind of
Yeah,
went
you
the bowler right in the middle. But anyway, I'm just waiting on that, and it is given 2 runs in the end. So the total score is 117 for 5 after 10 overs. That's a pretty good shot, though. That'll be 4. Well, no worries at all. Not easy guy to drive, Atif. This time he worked around the corner. It's 4 more.
That's it.
So Barcelona International, especially if that top order fires, they could easily gun this down 118 and start this tournament with a boil over. Remember, a team, they only won 1 single game last year.
that's it. 1 and 17 losses.
Anyway, here's Raja, who's going to come in, and he is going to start with a Maximo. And it's our first bit of action in the cube.
That's
Now, I
it.
did tell you to beware, Georgie. Now, I know you've played a lot of high-level sports. I'm not so nervous with you compared to some of my other co-commentators, such as Corey. Oh, he gets hit away, just on the leg stump, and disappears for 6. Maximo! Barcelona International. Where have you been all my life? As that over goes 6.1. 1.6. I'll make that 24 without loss after 2. So at the moment, they're on that 12 and over. Close. Umpire likes it. He's gone. It's an interesting one. For me, it's umpire's call. I mean, it did nip back a little bit. And my only question was if it was missing the leg stump. But, I mean, it hits him middle and leg. It's hard to see what that's missing, Georgie. This plays around a straight one. And finally, PIC have a wicket. It is 25 for 1. We've bowled him round his legs. You wouldn't believe it. It was full and it just tailed a little bit. And that's the captain gone for a golden duck. Well, pardon me, that's Imran Fareed, who's come out at 3. But Atif has 2 and 2, and he's on a hat trick. Just have a look, a little bit of the, I almost call it reverse. I don't know if that's the right term for it at this stage, but he just showed too much of the furniture for Reed.
That's it. Those stumps absolutely blew up, didn't they?
Oh, well, you meet Derek. That's the golden
He's
Derek
quite
Virgin.
iconic.
Could he get a hat trick here?
Hey!
He can! And Atif does it.
Hey!
He blows up the stumps again. And it's 3 in 3. Surajat didn't know too much about that. And what an opening to this tournament for Mohamed Atif. And we have our first hat-trick of ECS Spain.
Bring back the golden duck. He has done it. And just like he did last time, the wicket's absolutely exploded.
The power of control. You knew exactly what he wanted to do. It was a perfect Yorker. It's a very, very difficult ball to get first up. And Jar didn't really get behind it. It goes from 25 for none to 25 for 3. Mohamed Atif, take a bow. Anyway, this is Mohamed Mochim, who's bowling the next over. And it's hit
Out.
and gone. Yep, straight to Abid Mahboob. And he takes it about shoulder high. So that one hurts as well. It's really headed south quickly for Barcelona International. That's 4 down. And it's Kritzinger that has to go. The score 29 for 4.
It's off and away.
Fraction
There
short.
we go.
Yeah, cut away. This will be 4.
Yep. It's everyone's favourite one. And it's Maximo.
Yeah, well, it's gone out of the ground. Well, you're doing all the tricks already. But, yeah, that's just throwing the hands at the shot, really. A bit fuller from Mahboob, who for the most part hasn't really pitched up this over. PIC have done it here. Mahboob comes back for a second over, and he's going to start with a wicket.
There you go.
So just trying the slog sweep there. Aims it miles over the leg side. But in the end, he's just going to have to walk that way. And that will be the 5th wicket down. That's Kaiser who's going to go. And the score 45 4 for 5
Yeah, I think he just knew that he needs to do something. Better to get out than not have a play at a shot.
on finals day. So this is not a bad shot at all. In fact, that could be the first one over the fence. Maximo!
See you later, ball.
Yeah, that's a classic adios pelota. We'll say that a few times. And when balls go over that, you get a great view of the city here as well, Georgie. That one's gone downtown Barcelona, baby.
That's it.
All right, hit pretty well. And into the gap. That's 4 as well. Oh, he gets this out of the screws, and that one's going to go. Maximo! Oh, where's this been? The whole innings. And you know what I said earlier? It all happens in the ninth, and it is for Barcelona International. And after that, they're going to stay 72 because it's going to be caught. Bit of the crocodile style about that from Hassan Ali, but he does take the catch. And so we see a wide, then we see a wicket. Got to say, though, I like the batting from Razi there. He certainly put his team in with some sort of a hope. But I think he'll be a bit disappointed he can't finish the job. As he departs, it's 72 for 6. Make sure you get something out of this. Well, he gets something, and he's going to hit straight down the throat of Atif. And once again,
could we have two hat tricks in one?
We might. And, you know, it's happened twice before on the network.
We're getting the duck up.
Yeah.
Quack, quack.
Yeah, you're excited. Atif didn't have to move a muscle there. Unlucky for Bentley. No, I don't think that's going to the boundary, or is it? It's gone backwards. It's gone a long way. It's gone for 6. Well, why don't you? I thought that was straight up in the air, but it just kept on keeping on. Put that one on the wagon wheel. Maximo. The score moves to 80, and now it's kind of like a fake golden ball because you need 2 runs to get a point for Barcelona International. Here we go. And he hits it, and he's going to get it. Well, there you go. Barcelona International. Well, answer to the quiz question, when does a loss feel a bit like a win? And he cracks the last one out of the ground. Back-to-back 6s. I mean, high entertainment here. And this is only the first match of 107 here in Barcelona. So there's plenty more to come.